What's going on, y'all? Square Game back at you with another one. And today, on this video, I am going to give y'all my thoughts on the Daniels, Corey Holcomb debacle, the back and forth with them. So Anton Daniels went on Corey Holcomb's show, the 5150 podcast, and they had a spat. They almost got to throwing fists or fisticuffs, as they say. You know, it got pretty heated. I mean, I just think, me personally, hold on, my bad, y'all. Shout out to all the Game Up squares out there in the world, and shout out to all the squares in attendance trying to get this game. So, back to my point. So, I was just saying, like, I just think Corey Holcomb doesn't have the intellectual capacity to talk to a guy like Anton Daniels. Corey Holcomb is a comedian. Anton Daniels probably shouldn't even went to his level trying to talk something serious with that dude, right? Because he couldn't even understand the simple stuff. And sometimes when people don't understand the simple stuff, they go straight to, or not understand the simple stuff, I should say. I'm not trying to call Corey Holcomb a simpleton, but like sometimes when people don't understand like what you're saying, they get offended and then they start the insulting. That's how I seen it. So like for instance, right, Anton Daniels, they was talking about voting. They were talking about voting, right? Anton Daniels said, no, Corey said voting doesn't matter. He doesn't vote. Okay, fair enough. On the grand scheme of things, probably not so much, right? For the president of the United States, probably not so much, right? But Anton said it does matter on your local level. And that does matter very much so on your local level, in your county, the government of your state, the representatives of your county, the mayor of your town, the sheriff of your town. Those are all voted positions. And Corey looked over that. He didn't even understand what Anton was saying. That's one example. Then the example where, which I agree, I lean to the conservative side, just like Anton Daniels. So I understand everything he was saying when he said niggas just be complaining, but where's the solution? Y'all talking about slavery that happened 400 years ago. I understand our people went through that, right? But what we gonna do now to make our community better? What you gonna do now to make yourself better, your community, the schools, the neighborhood? What are we doing now? We can't keep blaming the 400 years of slavery that we've been out of for over 100 years now. I get it. We still have our struggles today as Black people in America and all over the world. But where's the solutions? And I got what Anton was saying, but Corey didn't get what he was saying. And then he went straight to saying that Anton was kissing the white man's ass, and that's when Anton gave him a pushback with, you be sucking Black people dick. And that's when it went left. They were about to fight. Corey switched out seats with the woman on the show. I don't know her name. I don't really watch the show. And got all in Anton's face. Anton did not back down. Anton did not back down. Anton said, hey, bro, like, I'm from Detroit. Like, I know I speak proper. I wear glasses. I'm a millionaire. But, bro, don't get it messed up. I'm from the D. And, you know, they went out. He said, hey, let's go outside. We can go outside. You know what I'm saying? That's the universal term for let's get it popping. Let's shoot the fair one. Let's shoot the one. Let's squabble up, as the Cali niggas say. Yeah, man, and Corey didn't go outside, but also Anton didn't say you sucking dick again, because Corey said say it again. He didn't say it again, but he said he ain't trying to respect, he ain't trying to disrespect them in that on his platform, which I respect that too. But Anton did not back down by no means. So I guess they cut, took a break, they came back in, and I guess they apologized to each other, and it was all good for a second. They was trying to have a conversation, then it went left again. It went left again, and then Corey started disrespecting the young lady that Anton was with. Oh, that was uncalled for. He don't even know that lady. That lady don't even know him. You don't know who that lady is. And it started disrespecting the lady, talking about take your B with you and all that. And yeah, man, I don't think Anton should sit down with Corey again. Corey seems very emotional, and that's kind of what Anton was getting at before it just totally went to crap, right? And Tom basically was saying like, bro, you go more off your feelings and not logic. And he also called his other two hosts out, saying that they never give him pushback. And I seen a couple clips of Corey Holcomb show. I never sat there and watched the whole show, but the clips I have seen, they really don't give him no pushback. Never no heated debates with his two co-hosts. And Corey, when Anton called him out on that, Corey really didn't have an explanation with that, except saying some asinine stuff. He really didn't have no explanation for that. But it's a podcast. You're supposed to have debates. It don't supposed to be you just a big dick in the room and nobody could challenge you. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have debates. But I mean, fair enough. Corey's a funny guy. I remember him from comedy and stuff. I don't really watch his podcast, but I remember him in movies and on Wild and Out and stuff. He was always a funny guy to me. So I guess he keeps people entertained in that way. And then he's been doing it for a long time. He has a successful podcast from what I know. When I see his numbers and stuff, when I do come across it is impressive numbers. So he's very successful. So not trying to tell him to do his job or anything, but that's not my type of podcast unless I just want some entertainment. But if I want a stimulating conversation, I'm gonna want a podcast with somebody giving some pushback on somebody, not just. That's where no jumper is failing as well. No jumper out there in Cali. They got especially that Thursday show they just all basically liberals agreeing with each other, sucking each other off. It's disgusting, honestly. Sucking each other off mentally, by the way. It's just disgusting. It was better with Brandon on there, even though Brandon got out of hand. Bucci Bear, aka Black Belt Brandon, it was better when he was on the No Jumper show because he gave them some pushback sometimes, a difference in opinion. But now it's just on that Thursday show specifically. I'm not talking about the Tuesday show straight. They give each other pushback, Munchie B and Ann and all them. But Lush and them, it's disgusting. On that Thursday show, it's disgusting. They sucking Almighty. Somehow all them people on the Thursday show scared of Almighty. Ricky be trying. I like Ricky. Ricky be trying. They'll give a little pushback sometimes. But overall though, Tam just her points be off. She thinks she's so smart and intellectual. She be wrong on a whole bunch of stuff and not know what the hell she talking about. But yeah, man, we not talking about No Jumper though. That just had segued into that. But salute to Adam 22. You got a fight coming up. I'm gonna be watching. 22, sir. But yeah, man, back to the Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels thing. Yeah, man, I just think Corey don't have enough intellect to really keep up with a guy like Anton, because don't get it confused. Anton is a humble guy because he said on the podcast, like, oh, I'm a C student. I'm a C student and everything. You got to explain it to me like I'm a kid. And maybe that's how he learns, but don't get it messed up. Anton Daniels is a smart dude. He's a very, very smart dude. And if you can't see that, the trick or the scheme has already been played on you because he'll run circles around you intellectually. And I don't think Corey could handle somebody that's way more intellectual than him, way more smarter than him, and also not scared to give him no pushback. Because I never seen Corey in real life, but he looks like a big dude on camera. Even on Wild 'N Out, he was taller than most people on the stage. He looked like he about 6'4", maybe like 270. He looked like a big dude, so he probably punked most of the dude. And Anton mentioned that on this podcast too, that he punked most dudes, and he pick and choose who he want to play with and who not to play with. And I see that. I could see that. Cause yeah, he looked like a big dude. Like I ain't never seen him in person or nothing, but he looked like a pretty big dude. And yeah, man. So I'm team Anton on this situation all the way. Corey, you gotta do better, man. But maybe that's just you. But I still rock with both of y'all. But I'm on Anton's side all day on this, man. Again, shout out to all the gained up squares and attendance. And shout out to the squares and the tenants trying to get this game. Square game out. Holla at y'all next time. Gone.